Hello, everybody. Welcome to the FrewCast, whatever episode this is. I'm pretty sure it's like 10, 10 or 11. I think we just hit double digits.
I think we're at 11.
Even though this is our podcast, imagine not knowing our own episodes.
I mean, hold on. And you keep talking. I'll go find out.
Oh, okay. I guess I'll keep talking. Um, so actually, really, first, I would like to apologize to all of our listeners. Um, stuff happens, man. Sometimes we can't control it, and I do apologize, but at the same time, sometimes me and Drew just need times for ourselves. You know, we both have full-time jobs. We can't just stop everything to make these podcasts, but we're trying our best. Although I suck, we're trying our best.
I mean, listen. I wanted it to work last week. This is 10, by the way.
Oh, it is episode 10? Okay.
That's 10. But I wanted to make it work, but I had family in town and all that stuff. It was like, you know, gotta hang out with them while they're here.
Yeah. I'm not eating anything, I promise.
I already ate.
Oh, well, that's
I had
because
a,
you're a human.
or I guess, um, I have these protein Pop Tarts.
Bro, speaking of, it's literally tiny fucking Pop Tarts
Oh yeah.
in a bag.
Just scoop them up, scoop up some protein powder, and just munch. It'll give it same effect, right?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Um, I'm still upset that I haven't received my Post Malone cup in the mail. And I think by now, because that was a few weeks ago that I first saw it, I think by now what the promo is probably over, isn't it? Wow,
Um,
how it is.
um,
Let's see how it is. Let's just go to eBay and see what people are selling these Post Malone cups for now.
Guarantee you it's probably not going to be that. Actually, it might be a lot.
A singular pink Post Malone cup is $17.
All right.
For the whole set of four, it's about 50.
The math ain't mathing. Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure that's how collection sets work anyways. If you get the individuals, it's more expensive, but if you get the set,
Yeah.
it's a little cheaper.
Um, I will tell you this right now. Don't try and make it up to me by grabbing one of the Dallas Cowboys cups and sending it because I will burn it. I hate the Dallas Cowboys. And that is, everybody has their own flaws, right? Post Malone's flaw is that he's a Cowboys fan.
Bro, you know what's crazy?
You said you're a Cowboys fan, I'm gonna drop kick you.
No, speaking about flaws, I was watching Adventure Time before I went to sleep because, a new series of yeah, just dropped,
Mm-hmm.
Fiona and Cake. And I'm rewatching you can see it there, but it's all blurred. I'm rewatching the original series, and one of like the very first episodes is Finn and Jake have to go do something in the ocean, and Finn is
Mm-mm.
terrified of the ocean. And at the end of the episode, three things pull up in a limousine and is like, "No, Finn, you're the greatest adventurer. Everybody just has flaws. The limo driver's flaw is getting late." That wasn't as interesting as I thought it was going to be, but I thought that that was pretty
I'm
cool.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I've only seen maybe 5 episodes of Adventure Time.
I'm killing you. When
Oh,
we see each other in person, which will have to be within the next 2 years, because I'm leaving the US in those two after those 2 years.
you're like you would never come back ever to visit a friend or something.
Oh no, no, trust me. Trust me. You and my sister, realistically, are going to be the only two that I'm going to visit. Uh,
Fair enough. Fair enough.
but I gotta get money to come back.
Money is needed.
Yeah. Um, yeah.
Bro, I'm exhausted.
Me a tiny weensy bit too.
Like last week just kind of kicked my butt. Um, so I'm thinking about getting the PC Game Pass
Yeah.
because I want to play Starfield,
Oh.
but I don't want to pay $70 to play Starfield.
So
So
how are you going to
instead,
do it?
I could pay 15, play the game, beat it, unsubscribe from Game Pass.
Are you going to be able to beat it in the month?
I mean, listen, if I can't beat it in a month and it takes me 2 months, $30 is still less than 70.
Same with 45.
Exactly. 60 though is getting a little too close.
Little,
So
just a little bit. Might as well bought it.
yeah, but no, I hate, I absolutely hate video games and their prices. It's like why are you charging me this much? Especially because I play on PC. All of my games are digital. Why am I getting charged $70 for a
For a
digital
digital
game?
game. Yeah.
There's no like physical product. I feel like the physical product would be like, okay, I understand 60, $70. But like again, it's all digital. So why am I, you know, having to pay as much as other people?
Yeah, I don't understand that either. But I think the reasoning behind it is all of the companies that, upload to Steam, upload to Epic Games, this and that, they all realize that you can always get a discount. Like it doesn't matter where you are. Like you can, although I'm not recommending it because some of the sites are very unsafe. You can go to websites that straight give you like a 20 to 50% discount for brand new games. Like I was just looking up Mario Wonder and I saw somebody already discounting it 75%, which I thought was a total scam because the game's not fucking out. But like
That would
you,
make
you know,
sense.
I could probably look up for Starfield too. I guarantee you can at least find it for like at least $10 less, which is still in my opinion, super expensive. Because I remember when the brand new games were fucking $40.
Yeah, I don't know. The Game Pass thing, I feel like I might go with. But you talking about that discount thing? A certain company that really irks me with not just putting their games on discount is or even Activision, who like the major Call of Duty person.
That's Activision.
Yeah, because when you go on Steam and you look up Black Ops 2 or whatever, it's still $60.
Yeah, I don't fucking understand that.
Like
It's
the
not.
game barely
It's only on
functions
Steam.
anymore. Yeah,
They actually put up all their servers again for
they
Black Ops
did,
2,
but
3.
yeah, but what I'm saying is like even with that, the amount of people that go into those that like go into the lobbies and are just like hacking and stuff because no one really monitors the servers anymore. It's like it's not even worth paying $60 to go into a lobby that's gonna get ruined in 3 seconds. And I'm like,
Yeah.
just give me a discount and like I'd be willing like if they were to save $40 for Black Ops 2 and all of the DLC so that I could play zombies by myself, fine. I would do that. But like $60 for base game is so dumb.
Yeah. I uh I got Black Ops 3 and I got the Zombie Chronicles DLC because in my opinion that's the only good DLC except for Horizon Track. And I got lucky as shit because it just so happened to be during spring break sales.
Mm-hmm.
So instead of it being like, oh, I don't know, $85, it was the price base game. So it was like 60, which is still way too fucking much for a 13-year-old game. But hey, I'm not complaining.
You didn't like Zetsubo was it Zetsubo no Shima?
I'm gonna be honest. I didn't like any of the DLCs except for Zombie Chronicles and Horizon Track. Horizon Track I like because of the bows.
Yeah, I think the Easter eggs for Black Ops 3 maps, besides the Horizon Drunk, sucked. Like I think they were terrible.
I think Shadows of Evil had possibly, now, you can hate me, had one
It
of the best Easter eggs. Not
was
the
okay.
best, because, the best goes obviously to both Buried and Origins. Like, that's my opinion.
You're right. You are right. Well,
Origins is always going to be number one,
whoa, whoa,
even though
whoa,
I hate the map.
whoa here. I'm
Whoa, whoa,
down with
whoa.
that. Are you forgetting Mob of the Dead?
I've never played it.
What? You're over here talking about I think this has the best Easter egg and all of this, and then you haven't played Mob of the Dead?
You know what's really funny? Mob of the Dead is the only zombies map I haven't played.
Why? Fix that. Like, no. That's one of the best maps. That Mob of the Dead, though, not Blood of the Dead, that was made for
Yeah, no,
whatever game.
Black Ops 4.
Mob of the Dead. Yeah, Mob of the Dead.
Yeah,
You no, you gotta play it. That Easter egg is so much fun.
I'll mm, I'll get it, and then I'll get it for you, and we'll play it together
Okay.
because I need somebody to guide me through. Hey guys, it's Mr. Wonder Waffle here.
What? No, that's not his name.
I, yeah, but you know who I'm talking
Bro,
about.
listen. Some of those dudes, like the new zombies and all that came out, and they were like, "Yo, I ain't messing with none of this," and they just quit making zombies content.
Noah J stopped making zombies content. You know how
Well,
crazy that is?
he stopped making zombies content about the actual maps, but all of the like community made maps
Oh
and
yeah,
stuff,
yeah,
he
yeah,
still does those, like the custom maps. Well,
yeah.
he also started being a DJ, which is insane.
What?
You didn't know that?
No.
Yeah, he's a DJ. Like he goes to like he started out with like going to parties, and now he's like doing festivals and stuff.
All right. Shaq is a DJ.
That doesn't surprise me.
He also raps and he's very good.
Yeah, that I'm not shocked by that. I mean, it's Shaq.
Yeah.
The only thing he can't do is skydive and scuba dive.
May I ask why?
I was watching something the other day, and it was an interview, and he said that he can't skydive because of his height and everything, and he can't scuba dive because of his height, but because it's too heavy. He said that with scuba diving, you go down so far, and then there's certain things that are supposed to help you get back up, but because of his weight and stuff, because of his height, it didn't bring him back to the surface, and he said he almost drowned.
Fair point, fair point.
So he can do everything but skydive and scuba dive.
I'll take it. At least he's able to swim. I don't mean it like that.
Can you can you
I
not
do
swim,
not good. I used to, and
Roger?
then, dude, it really is because I got this
But
really good
swimming
tool. It's my
swimming is
baby.
like riding a bike.
Shut up.
Can you ride a bike? Of course not. Of course not.
I can.
Okay, I'll let you believe that, bud.
We're talking about with training wheels, right?
No,
Oh,
no.
I don't know. Do you have a bike that I could borrow?
You live 70 hours away from me. You want me to ride the bike there and teach you how to ride a bike and then ride all the way back?
Yeah,
No,
I
what
thought you
do I
were
look
a
like?
friend.
What do I look like? The biking Forrest Gump?
The fucking words go. Yes, that's exactly what I think you look like.
And
You
one
sound
day,
just like it
I
too.
decided to pedal.
I didn't know where I was going.
Oh, did you like my did you like my gift last night about the meme about like you're told to
I'm
read
not
in
a
school?
smart man. Dude, fuck you and your. Why did you have such good RNG on that Scrabble game, dude?
Okay, listen, I didn't have good RNG. I just know words.
Okay, fuck you.
Like I was looking at everybody else's stuff, and I was like I was like paying attention to like who played what letters. And I'm like, oh, they could have done this. But I'm telling you right now, in real life, if you put a Scrabble board in front of me, I suck. For
Fuck
some
you.
reason, for some reason, I don't know. Last night it was digital, and I was like, oh, letters, making words. Okay, I was real pissed at one point though because I had all of the letters to spell the word antique. I had all the letters to do it, and then before it was my turn, both A's that were at the end or beginning of a word got taken, so I couldn't do it. And I was like, "Oh, you
Damn.
fuckers!"
Damn.
And it was like
I
one of the tiles that would have gone on was a double letter too, or a double word or something. And I was like, "Ah, "Dang it!"
there it was the second match and I was able to get 3 2 I was able to get 2 twos and then 1 3 on one word. And then Joey fucked me up. I hope he's listening to this. Fuck you, Joey. I don't mean it. You're a pretty cool dude. But fuck you. I was going to win. I was so upset.
You weren't gonna win. Let's be honest.
With that one, yes.
I don't know about that.
Because two of the letters were 2 points for the letters. And then three, that was going to be like enough, I think.
Pretty sure I was like 15 points ahead of you.
Yeah. Fuck you.
You would have made a great run for second though.
There was not a point where neither one of us were in first two. Like, did you realize that? The
What do you
entire
mean?
time we were playing Scrabble, you were always in first and I was always in second.
I mean, hey, it is what it is. I'm just going words.
My
Like
partner
you
didn't.
said, you're like, it's unfair. He's a teacher. He knows words.
Yeah. Who the fuck invited you?
You.
Yeah, because y'all are like my favorite people. And I was like, oh, maybe I should do this.
I
But
didn't. Okay, so
honestly,
I didn't. Go ahead.
that shit was very fun. I would love to do it more often.
Yeah, well, I didn't know Discord had games you could play.
What did you think I meant when I
I
texted
thought you
you?
meant it was. I thought it was like online games. Like I don't know. Like you find a website that's like play poker with your friends. And you send like an invite link or something, and like that's what you play. Like I didn't know there were games on Discord. You just click join. And let me
Yeah.
tell you, everything was okay with me turning off hardware acceleration until we played mini golf. And mini golf was so laggy and it destroyed like I couldn't do anything. I was like playing terribly. But then again, I was gone for half the match, came back and won. So it's like whatever. Because I won two and you won one.
Know your meme shit? I'm so fucking upset. Because I had such good ones. And y'all was just like, let me dick ride. Like, what the fuck?
I'm gonna be honest with you. The whole time that I voted, I just clicked random. Like I had random votes because I was like looking around. And I was like, I think mine's the funniest. So why am I gonna vote for anybody else?
I wish they had off-brand Cards Against Humanity. I was trying to find an
There,
online version.
there was a website that I used to play. I used to play online with friends with Cards Against Humanity, and I can't remember, but it was like the URL was weird because it was like pretend your XZY or something like that. But it was Cards Against Humanity. Um, I don't know. Let me Google this because I don't even know if it's still a functioning website.
I'm so sorry. I did not mean to burp. I have hiccups. Dude, why is your computer screen so fucking bright?
Because I clicked on a. Well, why do they not have a dark mode for everything?
Yeah, that's kind of cringe. Dude, fucking my cousin came back from a different state to stay down here, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if you're a level-headed mind, you use dark mode, right?
Mm-hmm.
This motherfucker had light mode on everything. On YouTube, on Discord.
Please don't say Twitter.
They don't use Twitter, but I'm
Oh,
guarantee you they would have had light mode on that too. Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook. I don't even use Facebook, but I know that there's a dark mode for Facebook. What the fuck is wrong with you?
I'm gonna be honest. Snapchat, personally, I feel like looks cleaner in light mode, but that's the only thing that I feel that way for.
I just,
I'm pretty sure my brother uses light mode for Twitter, and it really bothers me.
yeah, it looks so nice in dark mode. Dude, somebody somebody was talking to me about the colors red and blue,
Mm.
and they were like, "Listen, I know you have a bias between these two colors, but put that bias away. Which one looks which one looks better? Like, give me solid reasons, not just, oh, I've always liked the color." And they were wearing something, and I was like, "Yeah, no, don't fucking wear that. You look like an angry tomato." And then they put on the blue outfit, and I was like, I could go to sleep. I don't know what it is, but the color blue, I would gladly it's super nice, like looking at the color blue makes me tired to an extent, you know? And you can say I'm weird, which is valid. I am. But like think about it. Like would you really want to look at the color red? To me, the color red just gives me that vibe of like it hates you.
Rusty, are you like a bull or something? Like,
Fuck you. I don't know. Maybe.
just the color red ignites like a burning hatred or something, and you're just like want to run towards whoever has red on and tackle them or something. Like,
A little bit, yeah.
oh, okay, okay. And blue makes you sleepy? I don't understand that.
Really?
Like, my favorite color is blue, and if you watched a Giants game with me, would you just like pass out because of all the blue on the field?
Depending on the shade. Like, for
Like a royal
instance,
blue. I feel like
oh,
royal blue would put you to
absolutely.
sleep.
Absolutely. Absolutely. A royal blue or a nice shade of dark blue, you put that like if this light was
Mm-hmm.
LED and these blinds were blocked out and that was royal or dark blue, I'd be passed the fuck out 24/7. Put it on red, I'm going to be pissed off at everyone. It doesn't matter what just happened. The day could have been perfect, but as soon as I'm in a red area for more than like 3 hours, I'm in a pissy mood.
That doesn't really make sense. I don't know. That confuses me.
You don't fucking make sense.
Okay, hold on. I need you to keep going on this rant for a second. I'm gonna turn my camera off.
Okay. There's also other colors that do it too. Like not necessarily get me angry, but like give make me want to do something else. Like uh green, and it has to be a very very dark green, like close to black, but that shade of green gets me hungry if I look at it too often, which I will say is super weird, and it makes me like every time that I notice it, I get like, what the fuck? Why is it like this? Um, and yellows get me nauseous. Like not like very nauseous, but like it's a noticeable thing where I'm like, ugh, like kind of swaying back and forth. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, like I get what you're saying, but I also don't understand a single thing you're saying at the same time. Like I've never looked at a color and been like, that makes me sick, or that puts me to sleep.
Well, fuck you.
Sorry, I guess I'm wrong here. Sorry,
You
sorry,
are.
sorry.
You are. You are. Why Don't you have specific colors that make your
I
mood?
don't listen to anybody that's never watched all of Star Wars. Just so you know, I don't think I can care for the opinions. If you've never cried,
If you've never watched
if
all of
you
Adventure Time, why the fuck are
have
you speaking to me?
never cried after finishing watching the prequels, I don't know why we talk.
Those kids deserved it.
That's not even what I'm talking about.
I know, I know, but I just thought it was funny.
And also, appar- apparently, in Star Wars, you can just murder a bunch of children and then still be a good guy in the afterlife. As long as right before you die, you feel very bad that you killed those children.
So what I'm hearing is
No,
Jeffrey Dahmer.
we're not in the Star Wars universe. Not in the Star Wars universe.
Okay,
You
so
want to do something?
it's
Oh no,
no,
go
no,
ahead.
it's okay, it's okay.
Oh
Go
no, go
ahead.
ahead. Go
No,
ahead.
no, no,
No,
no, no,
no,
no, no, no,
no,
no,
no.
no.
You
You're
go.
over
You
here.
go. You go.
No, it's okay. Go ahead.
No, no, no. Because I was about to completely change subject. I want you to know that.
Oh, okay, then I'm going. I think it's crazy how okay, Disney owns pretty much every movie franchise, right?
Just about, yeah.
Does that mean that Star Wars is canonically connected to the MCU?
No,
Think about it.
no.
Think why not?
Because even though Disney owns it, they don't combine and make it canon that their universes exist together.
But think about it like this. They've had crossovers with the same places or the
That
same,
aren't
shows.
that aren't
Those
canon.
fuck you. Let me have my dream.
Your question was, is it canon? You said canonic, and I
It
was
was
no.
rhetorical. It was
I'm
rhetorical.
giving you your answer.
I don't want an answer.
Well, you should have said that it was rhetorical in the first place.
Well, you should
I'm
have
sorry
picked
to
up
crush your
on
hopes
my
and dreams.
idiocy.
Listen,
Yeah,
it's
it's
hard
very rude.
sometimes.
It's
Okay,
you know what else is hard sometimes?
person's femur.
Anyways,
Sometimes it's not.
I don't want to think that.
You ever seen the gym fail videos?
Shut
Straight up dropping metal
Shut
bars on
it!
their legs, and it's just
Dude, I was watching a UFC fight.
you're
It
talking about the one where the dude gets turned to his side and his leg just foot 90-degree
Yes.
angle. Oh
Yes.
my god,
And like
dude.
that dude was in just pure shock. He was like, "Oh shit!" And then as he's
Oh
tapping,
Jesus.
oh, that shit hurt to watch. Anyways, what
Yeah,
were you going to
no,
change the
that's
subject to?
you know. So I know that you're not. I know that you're not, but I am a really big NFL fan.
Okay.
And there's a player that went to a team
Why do I have like
that
ominous koozie? Sorry.
I don't know, but went to a team and everyone was like, "Yeah, he's gonna do really well. I think he's gonna do great there, right?" And then all of a sudden, this past week, he goes, "Yeah, I might not play because the doctor told me my knee could explode at any point." What do you mean your knee could explode?
Yeah, that's very odd.
And like at any point, like are you telling me it's any point in a game to where like you get tackled and it happens, or like you're walking across the living room and your knee's just done? Like what do you mean by this?
Yeah. That's that's really weird. Speaking of exploding, I think I might need to go see a doctor, right? Because I have stomach issues, right? These past 2 days, oh my goodness. It feels like my underside was forcefully ripped open
Yeah,
whenever
you might. I think you should see a doctor.
I think I should too. But no.
Doctors require money,
Yeah. And
and
I think
we discovered a few weeks ago that you are the person that cut a hole in your back. Um, Actually, you're the person that just flipped it inside out and let all the money go. But
maybe, maybe. Huh,
quite possibly,
quite possibly. But I'm working on it.
yeah, yeah.
Maybe.
Okay. Complete change again. I just things are popping in my head, and I haven't talked to you in like 2 weeks.
Yeah, nah, you're good.
Do you believe in like the paranormal and all of that, or are you just kind of like, eh?
I've no offense to anyone who doesn't. I feel like you're stupid if you don't believe it.
Okay, okay. So we're on the same page here. So
Okay.
growing up, I learned about certain folklore and certain things from native cultures that are terrifying.
Like,
See, you won't say it either, will you?
no.
Exactly. Oh my gosh. Okay, so
What I think is crazy is that those are the
uh
only
huh.
ones that a lot of people won't say, but we'll say Wendigo. We'll say
Why, why would you say
Chupacabra.
it? He said it, not me.
Yeah, no. I think I think and I don't want to be proven wrong. Um I think that are the only like I'm not saying that none of them or any of the ones aside from those aren't real, but I think that it's the only one that truly is able to do whatever the fuck, you know?
Yeah. Well, so okay, my wife and my brother sent me the same TikTok video, and I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna send it to you.
Oh shit, my phone's not even near me. Hold up.
Let me let me find this because he's gonna watch this and he's gonna be like, yo, what? Where is he at? There he is. Okay, I just sent it to you. I saw. Oh, I saw this. Ah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. And this dumb man first turned the light off. He turned the light off. And then after he turned the light off, went to the door,
Walks
which
the
by the
fuck
way,
away.
no, but here's the thing. Turn the light off. Light was on, right? Turn that light off. The window, the curtains and stuff were open. For why? And then he walks over to the door and lets the dog in.
I think the dog was already in. Because I mean, you did hear the barking. It did to me, it kind of seemed like it was from the inside. But no, Either way, you are a fucking dumbass for doing that. No, that's just absurd. What?
Absolute buffoon behavior.
Yeah, no, there dude, I hate the nighttime for those reasons. Like, I'm gonna be completely honest. I hate autumn. I hate autumn. I love it because, where I'm at, it's finally when times are getting somewhat cold. Actually,
Mm.
no, it's more like the butt crack of November is when it starts to get cold. But I have a sneaking suspicion, and it's only been proven year after year that whether it be or ghosts or, whatever the fuck, they are way more frequent during this time of the year, whether it be autumn or winter. They are more frequent in these two seasons.
Listen, man, I was saying this to some people, some friends yesterday, and they don't take it serious. They don't believe or whatever, and they just straight up said all the words. And out loud, I said it like 4 or 5 times. I just went, they said it, I didn't. They said it, I didn't. And I'm like, I'm not messing with that. I am not messing with that.
Yeah,
And like, there was when I was still living back home, like with my parents. We have 3 cats, right?
yeah,
And there was one night, I'm not gonna lie, I freaked myself out because one of the cats was acting off. I was like, mm-mm. So I'm glad that you also recognize that those things. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, no. Like, even, okay, so it's specifically in Venezuela, which is, I forget the name, but there's this folklore that, you know, it's a whole, it could just be don't go hiking at night or alone, for the wild animals. But it's kind of it's kind of like a Mexican
Mhm.
uh folklore tale. There's apparently a person in Venezuela that's in the mountains that will kill you. Literally fucking kill you. It's kind of like
Mhm.
but it doesn't take form of anything. It will
Yeah.
just mimic the voice.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
I think it's called the Whistling Man, right?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
It's so fucking creepy because, like, I'm gonna be honest. When I learn something new that's kind of like the shit that I know of,
Mhm.
I'm going to do my best to learn all about it. That way I don't, accidentally summon them. And that shit, like, it's quite a decent bit less scary,
Mhm.
but nonetheless, if anybody would like if I went to Venezuela with somebody and they were just cracking jokes about it, I'd be like, "You're fucking dead to me, and I'm leaving you here."
Yeah. Well, okay. I don't know if he is. He might. My brother might listen to this one. But I want to say I don't at all like that he does this. I'll go home for a weekend and just hang out. And he knows that I don't like this, and he'll just out loud say the name of the one that we won't say right now. Out loud, just say it. He goes, "Oh, you mean?" and says it. I'm like, "Listen, man. If I gotta go get a hotel room, I'll get a hotel room. Okay, I'm not messing with this."
Yeah, there's quite a lot that I refuse to say.
I
And
mean,
I
studying cryptids is very interesting.
Okay, okay. Only question I'll have. Do you believe in Mothman?
Mothman's real.
I'd dap you up if we were in person right now.
Although I do have to say, I don't think Mothman is a like I'm gonna kill you kind of
Oh,
cryptid. I think
absolutely
it's just
not.
like big chillin', alive, just what up, you know?
What I think is that since he has appeared before very bad things happen, I think that he's more of like a warning.
Mm-hmm.
Either that or like he's an indirect cause of it. Like I think the the man versions rather than the natural causes, I
Mm-hmm.
think that people look at Mothman and go insane, and that's what the human versions are for. But
Yeah.
like, oh, giant fucking tornado or whatever the fuck. I think that that is just Mothman waking up and being like, "Oh shit." Because I mean, it's happened on multiple instances.
Mm-hmm.
You think that it's just like, "Oh, one time. What a coincidence." Like I think any more than 3 isn't a coincidence. It's like start paying attention to that, you
Mm-hmm.
know?
I do agree. I do agree.
There's another thing. Now, Sasquatches. Do you believe in those at all? And I'm not saying just Bigfoot.
Listen, I my thing with that is I think that I look at it with a very social studies and scientific approach, I guess. I think that it's just humans that like awkwardly adapted and they don't want to live near people.
Okay, that's a odd way of looking at it, but I mean, I could also understand it. The only reason I bring it up is, and as you could tell, I didn't say a specific name. I just said in general,
Mm-hmm.
because there's the Yetis in wherever the fuck they are. There's Bigfoot in Washington or Oregon, wherever the fuck. Here, Louisiana and the state that I'm in, and also the other state that's right next to me. Um, we have something called the swamp monster, and
Oh
it's
yeah.
it's in the bayou. It's pretty much or yeah, it's either the swamp monster or skunk man, skunk ape, something like that. And it just lives in the fucking bayou. It's a swamp monster. And then down in Florida, you have they call it a distant relative, or we call it a distant relative to what we have, and they call it the original of what we have. And it's pretty much the exact same thing, just way larger because they have way more shit to eat.
Yeah. I
Oh,
mean, go ahead.
there's also other cryptids that I won't say the name of, but what I will say is I don't think it's real, but you know the tool that you use to gather up leaves when they're all
Uh
fallen?
huh. Uh huh.
Yeah. Um
I
that
don't think
one's
that's not no.
that one's a bit of an iffy. Like sometimes there's a tiny bit of evidence that's like, oh shit, but then other times,
I think that and the are the same.
I could see that. I could see that.
I'm I'm gonna be honest. I think that the one you were just describing is basically the creepy pasta version,
Of
and yeah, it's the same thing.
okay, okay, yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, like I think that somebody just wrote a version for creepy pasta, submitted it, and they were like, "Oh, this is good." Really, that's what they were describing. Yeah.
I also believe in mole people. I think they're
All right,
real.
so we that's been this episode of the FrewCast. Um,
I know you're not cutting me off. We still have
I'm
10
joking.
minutes. We
I'm
have 10
joking.
minutes. I'm not gonna go into mole people because they're like one of my they're my secret cryptids that I believe in. Because like whenever I say that I believe in them, I feel like everyone hates me.
When you said mole people, you want to know the first thing I thought of? The dude at the end of the first Incredibles movie, the Underminer.
That's kind of how I
That's the first thing
imagine
I
them
thought of.
too. It's
That's the
fucking
first thing I
small
thought of, dude.
faces, fat bodies, but huge fucking teeth.
Mm.
Like that's kind of how I imagine them.
I don't know, man. I wish we lived in a world that like all of the different like elves and all that stuff, like the different races from fantasy, like high fantasy stuff. Bro, I wish we lived in a
Bro,
world that had all of that stuff.
okay, really quick. I want to know why American cryptids are, these absolute fucking monsters,
Yeah,
but English cryptids are just, "Ah, hey, want to help me find my treasure?" Like
yeah.
elves, fairies, gnomes. Like, how come they get all the good stuff and we're fucking stuck with these abominations
I don't know.
that can kill us if we just say their names?
Oh, I mean, I'll tell you why. Because the Europeans came over here and destroyed all of the Native American land.
All right.
And then all the natives were like, "You did that to us. Here you go.
They just
Have fun with these guys."
I can't say that. I can't say that. But yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Especially since there's voodoo in New Orleans. I believe in all that shit. I don't care who you are, but if a fucking voodoo witch doctor comes up to you and is like, "Yeah,
We, wah.
ting tang walla walla bang bang," dude, you're fucked. You're fucked. I don't believe. But yeah, no, there's all that shit. I believe in it.
I think Santa Claus is a cryptid.
Yeah.
Did you know that Santa Claus is actually the most powerful mutant in the MCU? Well, sorry, I say MCU in the comics.
What the fuck?
Yep.
What
Hmm.
the fuck are you on about?
Santa
He's
Claus is the most
green.
powerful mutant. Or did you know the Sidemen are doing their charity soccer game today?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, it's going on like right now.
Um, am I distracting you from it?
No, I don't really watch the Sidemen. I just like before we started the call, I clicked on YouTube and it was
And that
like,
was
oh,
the
this is
first
going
thing.
on. Yeah, that was the first thing. I was like, oh, okay. And then I like clicked on it for a second, and they were like doing a promo for it. And the charity is like it's supposed to be like suicide awareness and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, that's pretty dope.
Speaking of that shit, do you ever see on TikTok the account that has the song that is like, "Don't commit suicide," and it's
I have
really
never
fucking
once seen
funny.
that in my life. I get a bunch of just memes, dude. Like just dumb stuff. Although there's
I
one, okay, there's one recently, and it's this dude. Okay, so he's got a tripod set up in the bathroom. It's facing the mirror, like the camera's like on the mirror, and he stands by the phone. He's like, yeah, like moving around, and then it cuts to the camera being on the floor, and it's dark, and it's like showing him, and it's always something, and it's like things I wish would happen or something like that, and like he did one where he was like, it was like something he was dancing for one of the first thing, and the second thing it was like a gun that didn't whisper to me,
know what
and
you're talking about.
it was like vibe change immediately. And then I was like, okay, I don't really like that. All right, let's just swipe past. And then another one popped up today, and it was like, he was dancing and everything. It popped up, and it was like alcohol that didn't make me want to drive. I'm like, bro, what are you doing here?
My favorite is the dude who like he's balding and whatnot, but like it's not, you can tell that he's balding, but it's not taking full effect. Like he has the strip and shit. It honestly
Oh
looks
yeah,
really good on him. I'm not dissing on him. But like he has the uh he uses the filter and it's like the name of your soulmate, right? And every single time, doesn't matter what letter it lands on, it's like let's say it's T. His soulmate, alcohol. And he's just holding up a Corona or like whiskey or some shit. It's by far my favorite thing. I hope that he's okay. I hope that he doesn't get liver cancer or whatever the fuck, liver damage.
yeah. That's
Yeah. But we'd know the cause. Alcohol.
alcohol. Yeah. My brother, yesterday just sent me a ton of videos, and it was like different like monkeys just like doing daily human tasks like brushing their teeth and stuff. He sent me like it was like 11 of them, and it was like you like brushing your teeth every morning, you cooking dinner or something like that, and it was just these monkeys that were just like cooking food and brushing their teeth and taking out the trash, and I'm like knowing my brother, I was like, why do you find this so funny? Of all things on TikTok, why is this the thing you find funny right now?
There's there was a solid point in my recent TikTok scrollings
Mm-hmm.
that it was it was stop motion. It was clay animation. It was a clay animation account. And they would make really creepy looking things. I don't have any of them saved, which sucks.
Mm-hmm.
And it would be these really creepy videos, but like the audio is super fucking funny. And like the descriptions, like there was one, it was a horror short film of this person getting pizza delivered and the pizza reached like had a fucking hand in it and shit. It was really weird, but it was also like I was captivated because it's claymation. And the
Yeah.
caption was it was something it was referencing Travis Scott's Astro World.
Mm-hmm.
It was when you go to eat the floor food.
All right. All right. That one. That one was something.
It's
I saw there was one that was really weird to me yesterday. That somebody said it was almost like a A24 short horror film. And it was like these kids were standing around a tree, and this girl was hitting this bag like it was a pinata. And then all of a sudden, from the bottom, it rips open, and there a man falls out like a dead body, and just a bunch of dress shoes, right? And so the kids then grab all the shoes like it's candy, and they put shoes on their hands and their feet and just start like running around the yard and like on all fours and stuff around the yard. And it just ended. That was it.
What the fuck?
Like I don't know. I don't know. Some weird stuff, man.
I love TikTok. Like people can sit here and be like, "Oh, I don't like it because of this, because of that." But if you're like me, I'll get back to that. If you're like me who doesn't comment on a whole lot of shit and just likes and scrolls, it's really good. Back to commenting on shit. So tell me this little ditty, right? I There was a song on my For You page, but it wasn't like, sponsored or anything. So I had to go in the comments and be like, "Hey, what song is this?" And a lot of people were responding to me and being nice, except for one person who says, and I quote, "Hey man, this song is really personal to a lot of people. Um, so if you don't mind, you're not getting the information. Thank you for understanding," right? He was gatekeeping the song from me. With all due respect, I don't care what that song does for you. I like it because it makes my brain chemicals say, hell yeah, man. So at 3 in the morning, which is when I got the notification of this comment, and at 3 in the morning, I'm kind of half asleep and I don't, I don't use my proper etiquette.
Mhm.
I type and I haven't deleted it because I think it's super funny. I type, "I hope one day when you're going to get a snack late at night, you hit your toe on furniture that you forgot was there and forget to get your snack." Because that was the meanest thing that I could come up with at 3 in the morning.
I think that's pretty savage, honestly.
I think so too. It's it's telling a whole story, and it's also insulting their memory
Hmm.
and their capability of doing things. There's like 100 likes on just that comment.
That's
Meanwhile,
like look. I was gonna say that's like looking at someone and going, "Who's this clown?"
for real, for real. There was another place that I saw a comment that said something weird. Whoa, do you have a ghost in your apartment?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. There was another comment. It was okay. I don't know how this is going to come off, but I get this black person that pops up on my For You page every now and again. It's an old black person in a car, and he just reads comments, right? And all of the comments are something along the lines of, "I wish your big black was inside of me." And this is a grown dude. Obviously, I know he is committing to the bit. Oh, there was one in particular that's like, "I play your videos at 9:34 p.m. on the dot and wank until I can't feel anything." And he's just responding to it in a video, and you can see whole bunches of tears going down his eyes. Like he's not saying anything, he's not heavy breathing, he's just and it's just pure waterfall.
We're on two different sides of TikTok. I just realized that. Um, I have never once seen, when you started saying that, I thought you were gonna talk about the guy that sings different rap songs.
Oh, I get him too. I love that dude.
I thought you were talking about him, and you completely different direction. Completely different direction.
Yeah. I love
If there was a
TikTok.
spectrum as to where that could have been the opposite end of the spectrum, it broke it, and it's on its own thing. It's like in its own like universe. How far away it was.
Yeah. With that being said, thank you everybody for listening. Like and subscribe, or uh like and whatever the form of subscribing is on Spotify or whatever. Just share this podcast to anyone you think would like it. Specifically this episode or episode 5, which is our highest count because we were talking about aliens, which next podcast we should talk about those because I got some shit I want to say.
Everyone like, yeah, okay, I'm down.
Um uh other things I'm supposed to say, but tired.
Yep,
Uh,
I agree.
you, you have anything to say?
Nah, you said it.
Yeah, yeah. Anyways, thank you all for listening. Um, I love you. I don't know about Drew. I can't say anything for him.
I'm very fond of you all.
Oh, I love you. It's okay. You'll get love from me. Anyways, have a good day, a good weekend, a good week. We will see you all in the next one. Bye bye.